my fellow comic book collectors. Today, I'm testing out my my new setup with this like weird stand thing that I have in lighting. So hopefully it's better than past lighting. Hopefully you can see things a little bit clearer. But today's video is really about my challenge. It's every Friday I try to do like a challenge video where I basically put a challenge out to the community and anyone can participate. It's not like you have to be a big channel or anything like that. You can participate by showing your best comics that you think meet the challenge of the week. And last week, the challenge was rabbit covers, bunny covers, actually. And I showed my 10 bunny covers. And actually, I thought Black Box, Silver, and Bronze. Check out his video for the bunny covers. It's like hashtag bunny covers. Check out his video. His video was better than mine. I have to give him credit. So his video is better than mine. But on my channel, the bunny cover that, I always have a poll. And the bunny cover that everyone chose was Yasagi. This was the winner. Barely, actually. It was between this one and Looney Tunes #1. So this one was the one that won in terms of what people thought was the best bunny cover. Now, this week, because somebody asked me, they said, hey, can you do a challenge video about hands? So this week's cover challenge will be about hands. And I'm going to show you my interpretation of that. He gave some examples, and actually I included one of his examples. Now, number 11 on my list, this is number 11 because I don't really feel like it makes the top 10, is this one. This is Hulk, really Hulk #1, because it's where they kind of reintroduce the Hulk, and it's issue 102. Because before this, it was Tales to Astonish, and then it became the Hulk. But this one, the reason I chose it as not making the top 10 list was, sure, the hands are kind of like the focus. Like you can see his kind of punching hand thing. And there is a lot of that hand thing, but it's really more about the Hulk. So I kind of want to pick covers that really focus more on the hands. So this cover didn't quite make it for me, but I thought it was a good one for hands, okay? Now, the one that makes it first, and it's low on the list, some people might pick this higher up on the list, but personally I put it lower, was Amazing Spider-Man #4. Now, this is the first appearance of Silk, and it's a great hand cover, you can see, but it's more about the arm, so I kind of put it a little lower on my list, but it is a great one where you see Spider-Man getting bitten by the radioactive spider. And I think it's a great cover, but I put it number 10 on my list. Amazing Spider-Man Original Sin, #4. So I thought, and it's the first appearance of Silk. Great book, but so now the next one is not a human hand. So this one, again, lower on the list because it doesn't quite meet the full criteria that I was aiming for, but it definitely is a hand one, and it's this Suicide Squad. This is the first appearance of Suicide Squad. This is Brave and the Bold 25, and it's a really great cover because you got this massive hand coming out of the earth, and it's ready to grab all the people. So I just thought this was a great cover for hands, and it might not be a human hand, but it definitely is a hand. And it's definitely doing some nasty stuff. You see this guy shooting there at it, and just a really great cover, I thought. I really enjoy this one. So this is Suicide Squad #1, or Brave and the Bold 25. So first appearance of Suicide Squad. Okay, next one is kind of a classic, in my opinion, Wolverine cover. And it's Wolverine Limited Series #1, and you got a couple things going on. It's a couple of hands going on. You got the typical like Wolverine, like you know, claw coming out, but also you got him kind of like doing the finger, bring, you know, come on, bring it, you know, and I just think that's such a great, it's just a great cover for Wolverine, and I think it's just it's a great Wolverine cover. There's the other one where you got the claw and it reflects, you know, you see the reflection. That's another one that I could have picked. But I thought this was a great one for hands. So this is number 8 on my list. So now number 7 on my list is another hand one. I'm going to take it out. And it is this one. Giant Size Man Thing, number 4. And it is actually the first solo series story for Howard the Duck. So before Howard the Duck actually got his own title, this was where he got his first solo story. I'm a big Howard the Duck fan. And you got a couple of hands here. You got this kind of like Man Thing hand going on. And you got this weird burning hand going on. So I don't know. I just thought it was a kind of a cool hand cover. It's a great cover too. So yeah, I'm not sure what else to say about it, but this is number 7 on my list, Giant Sized Man Thing number 4. So I don't know. That's that one. And that's a burner cover. Brunner cover, should say. And the next one is Phantom Stranger number 6. Now this is actually the last in the series for Phantom Stranger, the original Golden Age series. And it is just a great hand one where you got like, I always, you know, like the Phantom Stranger in terms of these kind of mysterious kind of situations. And you see this door and it's like floating in space, right? If you look at it, it's like really just floating. And obviously it's like a portal maybe to another world. And this creature is coming out and you just see its giant hands coming to grab the Phantom Stranger. So this is Phantom Stranger number 6. A nice Golden Age book from 1953. And yeah, I don't know. I just really like it. I like these kind of, you know, monster hands attacking people. So that's that one. Okay, and number 5 on my list is Fantastic Four number 13. I was going to say 12, but number 13. And this is actually the first appearance of the Watcher, but the Watcher is not on the cover. Instead, we got the Red Ghost. And the Red Ghost, you see the hand, like this ghost-like hand. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but this ghost-like hand coming out of the ground. And just looks kind of cool. Yeah, so it's the first appearance of the Red Ghost as well. So kind of a cool first appearance as well. The Watcher and the Red Ghost. So this is Fantastic Four number 13. And it's just another great hand, ghostly hand cover. Okay. Now, there's going to be 2 that are kind of similar. And I'll show you the first one. So not only hands are kind of cool for hand covers, but sometimes gauntlets, you know, when you see a gauntlet. And the most famous gauntlet is the Infinity Gauntlet. And there's a recent cover. Actually, this is a pretty new book. This is 2021. Just recently came out, like last year. It's Black Cat. And it's kind of like, you know, it's like the Infinity Score, where she basically has stolen the Infinity Gauntlet. And I just think it's such a great cover. It's like a good girl kind of cover. I just really love this cover. I'm not sure who did it. Kind of want to say like Adam Hughes or somebody like that, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure who did the cover. So you can tell me in the comments below. But I just really love this cover. I think it's a great cover with the Black Cat, and just a really great hand cover because, you know, she's holding the Infinity Gauntlet. and it just looks really great. The way the gemstones look is really awesome too. So this is Black Cat #1, the D cover. So it's like not the A cover, but it's just really great cover for Black Cat. Okay, next one. So I showed Black Cat holding the Infinity Gauntlet, but a better Infinity Gauntlet is really when we actually see the Infinity Gauntlet for the first time. And this is like, you got, Thanos in his big hand. And this is the very first appearance of the Infinity Gauntlet. And it's a great hand cover. It's like, Thanos like clenching his hand. And this is Silver Surfer Volume 3, number 44, which is the first appearance of the Infinity Gauntlet, and it's also just a great hand cover. So this is number 3 on my list, just because I think it's such a significant book as well as, so when I look at this, maybe I don't love the cover as much as some of the other ones that I'm going to show, but I do love the significance of it. Just like, I was a big fan of the whole Infinity War series, and I just think that this is just it's just sort of that pinnacle, of him having the gauntlet and just showing his full might. I just really love it. So this is Silver Surfer number 44 from volume 3. So just a great book from 1990. Okay, now number 2 on my list. This is one of the ones that the guy actually recommended, who recommended this list, and it's one that I always think about when I think of hand covers in general. So this is one I would have naturally thought about as well. Is Green Lantern number 49, and it's just a great cover. It's kind of like just all green, and you see the Green Lantern with all of the rings on his fingers, like all the so in Green Lantern, each ring has like different powers. So there's like a ring that is fear and hope and willpower, and so each have like different powers, and he's just got them all. And he has that kind of like, he's almost like got that crazy greedy look to his face where he's just like, I'm so powerful. I just think it's a great cover, great hand cover at least. So yeah, I just think it's a classic. This is Green Lantern Emerald Dawn, number 49. So Emerald Twilight, I should say. Emerald Twilight. Okay, and then we got my number 1 choice. You know that I love the Golden Age. So, and I love horror stuff. So it's a little bit of both. It's going to be Golden Age, it's going to be horror, it's going to be handy, and it kind of similar in a weird way to the Green Lantern one, because this is Ellery Queen number 1, and it's just a great hand cover. You got so many things going on. You got the good girl, what I always like, the good girl art. And you got this hand, this really creepy hand. Like, if you look at this hand, it is really creepy. It's like kind of a nasty kind of horror-like hand. And it's just like Green Lantern. He has got all these rings, but these are all skull rings. And I think that just is an extra layer of coolness, just the next level. And this is just a really great book from 1949. And it's Jack Kamen who did the art for this. Just one of these awesome artists from the Golden Age. I'm a big fan of Jack Kamen. And actually, the cool thing about this book is the interior artwork was done by Matt Baker. So just L.B. Cole, I should say. L.B. Cole, sorry. L.B. Cole. And just 2 great artists from the Golden Age. And it's just a really great cover. I really love this kind of gnarly looking hand. So Ellery Queen number 1. And that's my number 1 choice for hand covers. Now, there was a bunch of others that I thought about and I wanted to put on this list. Like there's Marvel Premiere number 5. And that was one that I actually couldn't find. I know I have it, I just don't know where it is. And there was a few others that were hand ones, especially Wolverine. He has lots of these great hand ones. But what can you come up with? What hand comics can you come out with and, do this challenge? And if you want to participate, all you have to do is make a video, show some comics, just like I did, and use the hashtag handcovers. And then you can be part of this challenge and people will check out your videos. I watch all of the videos that people do when they do these like response videos to my challenge. And I really enjoy it. I think it's fun. I hope that you find it that is fun. And if you enjoy this content, please subscribe to my channel and like and all that kind of stuff too. And put a comment below. What did you think? Which hand did you like the best? And also check out the poll that I put in my community tab for where you can vote on which hand cover you thought was the best of the ones that I showed. So again, thanks for watching. Bye for now.